Today I'm just still doing more cleanup stuff, and I got parts I've got to sell. Like I got one of these I just put on eBay a few minutes ago. Links in the description if you want to buy one. Unpainted. And then I was looking at these orb stands, getting ready to put them all up for sale, and I thought, you know, I should just paint these. So that's what I'm doing now. All right, let me see if I can find. I don't want ads. No ads. Home. Home. Okay, we'll try loading again. There it is. So I figured since I got to paint these anyway, I might as well hang out with you guys and paint them with you. It's cool. Someone was telling me just yesterday that they actually put my videos on and make customs while they're making their customs. So it's like we're working next to each other on the same table. I thought, you know what? That's kind of cool. So I figured, what the heck? I'll Bob Ross it up and do my painting on camera instead of always doing it off camera. Now I've already clear coated these with 2 times clear coat, and I have a whole entire video on how to paint them. This is not a how-to. You can see actually, look, this is kind of funny. So here is the difference in the paint. And so it's kind of funny. You can see where each one was at when I put the clear coat on. So we're going to paint this from this skull down, dark blue, and that should hopefully offset it. When we're all done, it should look like this when they're all painted. Now the cool thing about these is I went and bought these magic marbles, and they actually glow in the dark with little spectacles all over them, and they're kind of cool. Now of course I don't have the room dark right now, as you can see, and they have the same size balls, 1 inch or 25 millimeters that came with King Grayskull. So that's kind of cool. So I'll be selling these all separately depending on what color marble I toss on it. I was going to sell them all together and just, you know, random, but that's not that cool, because what if you want a certain color and then I made them randomized and you get the wrong color? So I decided, what the heck, might as well do it together. Hey Master Far, thanks for joining us. All right, so I'm using my clear game ink blue, and we're just going to blue these up a little more than they are already. Now it does take quite a lot of blue to make these work. So I got some in there. I'm probably going to add more as time goes on. And remember, I'm going from the skull down. Now I could do the whole entire thing, but we don't want to get blue up here, so it might affect the marble later on that's sitting in there. And we also don't need to paint higher up, so we're going to paint the rest of it with the gray paints that I'm going to spray on. I'm also not going to paint the bottom either. So in case you want to light them up, you don't want the bottom to be painted blue to let more light through. Hey David, thanks for joining us. Should have actually got a bigger brush for this. Let's see, make sure I have it all the way up to the skull on all of these before I go to the next one. All right, that looks pretty good. You can see the difference between the blue and the green after it's painted on. Next one up for order. I know, it'd probably be faster to use an airbrush. A friend of mine did give me an airbrush. I kind of ruined it though. I tried to put chrome paint in it and kind of clogged it all up and made a mess of it. And he gave me a small little compressor too that was worked okay. And I just never got the hang of the airbrush to use it. I spent more time cleaning it than I actually did using it. Which it sounds like that's pretty common with most people. From what I've seen online, they spend more time almost cleaning it than you do actually utilizing it. As long as you're careful when you use lots of small dry brush strokes to get in here, it should still look airbrush-y like you did with an airbrush. The trick is not to leave big old streaks of paint everywhere. Curious the paint type. Excellent question. It's this right here. And I should have put a link in the description to it. I don't know why I always forget to do that. But this video is not really how to paint it. It's more of just hanging out with you guys while I'm painting it. I do have a whole video on how to paint it, and I give you all the links and all the descriptions and all the paints I use all the way along. But it's like, I gotta sit and paint these anyway. Might as well hang out with you guys. Hey James, thanks for joining us. Sure, David. That looks pretty good. And again, you can see the difference between the blue and the green. Just brings out those crystals so much more. And again, I'm painting from the skull down is my goal. I know, the silence of the brush, just scraping along. Let's see. Geeky Review said, "Hey buddy, how's it going? Just checking the Enlighten Me with the orb stand." There you go. Nice. So again, I should have these on eBay today or tomorrow, hopefully, after they're all painted. I'll probably the starting bid $1 a piece on them, and I may have some buy it now ones, I'm not sure. Yeah, again, like I said, I was spring cleaning even though it's fall. I'm trying to make room for my new printer, and so I'm going through and getting rid of stuff, and I saw these just sitting there, just waiting to be painted someday, and it's like, well, today is that day. They've been sitting there probably for, I don't know, probably almost a year now, just waiting for me to get around to painting them. So you'll probably see a lot of stuff going on eBay recently from me. Just trying to get things all squared away. All right, and again, you can see the difference. And the final one's going to look like this when we're all done. So this will be the final one. I keep the top part unpainted, so I put a light underneath it. You can see it. So that is the goal. So usually I'll take poster putty and put it in the circle part where the ball goes. Now these do not come lighted, but if you choose to put them on a lighted stand, then it lights the ball up, as well as the bottom crystals. What did you do today? I watched some guy on the internet paint some green crystals blue. Huh, sounds like fun. I know, it sounds kind of funny. You're like, man, this guy's making fun of us. I'm leaving his channel. Unsubscribing. Yeah, it's funny. Like I said, usually I don't make videos just me sitting here painting. But I started doing it recently because it's like, I got to sit here anyway and do it. Might as well hang out with you guys. You know what I should have done? I still might do it. You know what? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Let me go ahead and set up the one that's lit up so you guys can watch it in the background. Let me finish painting this one, which is funny. I'm only one away from finishing now. Now I'm going to set the cool thing up in the background. I should have done it at the beginning. At the beginning. Okay. Let me go find my light source and my white sorceress and a battery pack. And let's do this thing. Dun-da-da. All right. I'll put this here so I don't have it spill on my desk accidentally. I'll be right back. All right, here is the white sorceress. Cha-ching! All right, where is the lighted? I've been cleaning, so I don't know where I put everything. See, that's the bad part about cleaning sometimes. These things are no longer at your fingertips. Oh, wait. I see a cord. Oh, I found it. Oh, there's the lighted stand. Now I need some battery packs. Here are some battery packs. Brr, brr, brr. And we'll set this like that. And we will give her a blue ball. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Now let's kill the lights for a minute. Lights off. And let's set this to sunset. How do I go back? Exit. Nope, that wasn't it. Source. Trying to get this set to. Oh. All right, we will choose night sky. And then we'll make it extra dark in here. So menu. Burp. Burp. Oh. And then you want picture mode, and then dynamic. There we go. Oh, and now to turn the light blue above my head. So let's see. Nope, wrong button. Dynamic photo. Brr, brr. Look at that. Hold on a second. Lights on. Ugh. Now dynamic photo. There we go. There we go. Now she's lit up with some extra lights around her. We'll make this thing glow on top. Ooh, So that's how cool it can look. Anyway. Oh, she's sitting there. Let's go ahead and paint our last one. Oh, bright light, bright light. And I may have enough blue already in here to finish the last one. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. Yes, please hit the like button. Yeah, normally the videos aren't quite this slow and boring. It's just like I said, I had painting to do, so I figured I'd invite you guys into my hobby room and watch me paint today. The rest of the painting's all downstairs with spray paint, so I'm not going to bring you down there. But I do have a video that I already made showing step by step how to paint these, what to paint, what colors to use, and everything else. Of course, the ones I'm selling today are all painted, so it's not really going to matter. I used to sell them for less for unpainted ones, but since these are the last ones I have, I figured I might as well paint them all. There was one guy once who just wanted it blue, and he just wanted it clear completely, and he put it in his hobby area just as completely clear. It actually looked kind of cool. I should actually buy another light and sell one complete with the light and everything. I'll just put the link to Amazon. You guys can buy your own light. I think the light's like $10 for the little light. Yes, the orb is the one that's guarded by the sorceress inside Grayskull, and also gives her the extra power she used that one time in the 2000X to strengthen her shield around the castle. All right, this one is done. Let me just double check all the little areas here. I don't want to leave any green spots. All right, cool. Now it's all blue on the bottom. Anyway, thanks for joining me for a little session painting. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and let's kill the lights one more time and watch this. Usually the colors change on here. Not sure what the deal is. Let me see if there's a button on the back or anything. I didn't think there was any buttons on it. I thought it was just on or off. Oh, there's the button. Well, there it is red. There it is changing. There we go. Now it's changing colors. Ooh, dun dun dun. And again, the balls actually have little speckles of glowing matter in them too. All right, I'll check out your guys' final comments here in a minute once I turn my screen up so I can see. Because it got dark, my iPad screen got dark too. Where is the light on here? There we go. Whew. Now I can see. I can see clearly now. All right, so let's take a look and see your guys' final comments. Out of curiosity, can we connect off here? I'd like to ask you about the order. When you have time on Facebook Messenger. Yes, David, contact me on Facebook Messenger. That's the best way to get a hold of me. And then we could talk. All right. Thanks for watching. I have to go clean my paintbrush. And that is it. These 5 are half painted, and I'm going to go finish the rest of it. Good journey now. Bye.